So now if I test it, what does the timer say? Receiving your content. Your audience will see it in a moment. Get ready! But what does the timer say? For the timer is the true master of YouTube gaming. Elapsed time 000006. Okay, so it finally did reset. That's the only way I've found to confirm that it's reset, is if my laptop says the timer is back to 0, then the archive will be correctly uploaded. Yeah, multiple Yagdra would have done it, but I needed one Hyperion and then followed the Hyperion up with Yagdra, I think, to win that game. I started getting too many silly things as the game went on. And I did not get things that would actually result in a win. Yagdra needs to go back to culinary school, learn how to make toast, spread that butter. Although Yagdra, now I want a hero that actually makes banelings, other than... Oh, there is Hatsukari. Hatsukari makes butter. Alright. Click what? Fortress, income, banished knight. And why not deathmatches too? Everything except all air and core pick and shooting star, each of which... Those are the only 3 modes I don't really generally like.
Nice.
Nova. This time I will not be greedy on the cooldown crystals.
All will bow before the power.
You sure know how to pick a fight, cowboy.
Wow, did I really nuke my audience with that? Hold on. Yeah, I lost three people by trying to reset my stream. Oh well. One of them was probably Shadow, who just probably popped into a game or went to sleep or something. I think I'm gonna mute myself in BRB real fast. In this most exciting part of the game. Oh hey, they're actually making stuff.
Strictly business.
I will use my cooldowns. Oh, weak.
Acknowledged.
Alright, now I just have to nuke and then I will BRB real fast. I think here should be about right.
En route.
Come on. Yeah. Those 2 kills were so satisfying. No, the view count seems to slowly go back up. I think it's like some people buffer at different rates. Like, it's kind of odd because, in a way, like, the viewer count should always be at least 2 because I'm watching from my laptop. Oh, hey, Ryan, you're still here. Yeah. See, I don't know why it would say like, there was a moment where it said it was 1. I'm like, how can it possibly be 1? Because I can see Xeno in chat, I have my desktop streaming it, and I have my laptop streaming it because that's just how I do it, so that I can see chat while I'm playing the game. So it should always be at least 3 if Xeno is in chat. So if Ryan is here too, then okay, now it finally says 4, and it's just the counter is like completely inaccurate. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna be right back. Be right back. And now it says 3 again, so either Ryan left or something is going on that's very fishy with YouTube. Oh, they are making lots of preservers and dragoons. Yeah, actually, versus their composition, I think Sentinels is, for the moment, the right choice. Wow, that is a lot of zealots. Look at those zealots! And I get up for a few minutes to go, you know, be a human being with those things human beings have to do. And suddenly there is a million zealots. What is this? But these are normal zealots. They're not preservers, they're for banelings. Banelings, 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 oh! Banelings, 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 oh! I don't remember how the rest of that song goes, actually. Ooh. That was 30 seconds. That was about 20 seconds right there, actually. Still quite satisfying, because they're all zealots. So even though I'm going my Toasty, I don't think I'm going dedicated Zerg. I just want my Toasty to clean up the zealots properly. There's just a lot of zealots. Oh, what was it? Wave 1? That was the command someone used? Dang it. Wave 2? What was that command? Dang. I'm gonna have to watch my own video to see what that guy was typing to make the wave units appear. Yeah, so even the leftover banelings are basically cleaning up those zealots now. That's with that upgrade. My Toasty is still pretty good. You know, it's kind of early. But I'm actually kind of thinking about a Sliven, just because they have just so much ground stuff.
No.
And I kind of feel I need to punish them for getting just... Look at all this. Look at all this stuff they got. I'm gonna try to get to 600 here, though. Hopefully our tower will stay up to that, but we might lose that first tower, but that's still fine for me. I'm really not concerned about losing the first tower. It's losing the perdition where you start to think, okay, I definitely need to respond to the wave at this point. And the first tower goes like, whatever. My Toasty did not successfully clean up the leftovers, and so now they will not be able to completely deal with zealots. And I'm not too concerned. Alright. Time to get slappy. I've only played like 1 or 2 games with Captain Slappy. Like, sometimes you have these skins that you're like, you have them for so long, and then you almost never see the actual user. And then one day you're like, oh, hey, it's actually Killacool, and he's making Killacools. How appropriate. I'm not sure if there actually is a Wilson. I think, well, maybe there is. Ooh. Oh, Egon. Egon, my love. Please nuke the wave. Aww. That was only 70 damage. I'm disappointed. They have an Egon, which means, oh man, I want to get my cooldown crystal now. I'm gonna get Slappy, and then I'm gonna get one cooldown crystal. I'm not gonna be too greedy, but I have to get one cooldown crystal because, oh my goodness, they have an Egon, which means that just everything is wonderful in life because my E can do all the things. Oh wow, they keep going on the zealots. I'm almost inclined to go back to my Tosi after getting Slappy. Usually you don't get more anti-ground after you get Cap and Slappy, but with just the sheer amount of zealots they have, like, Slappy needs enough time to work, right? And if the zealots are still alive attacking Slappy, then he will not be very effective against the rest of the wave. And so I should have Slappy just a minute here. And then there will be pink everywhere. All the pink. All the time. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the house for a little bit. No, I should do this. We have lots of responses on ground now.
Strictly business.
Definitely making a dent in the ground.
Strictly
4,
business.
3, 2, 1. Very nice. Cool. And after the CD crystal, I'll get some more income. And then I will get a Tychus, and then I will get a Hyperion. No, I'll get a Tychus, a Zeratul, and then a Hyperion. In that order. Once I have 1,000 income. And then once I have all that, I will then get other stuff. And then I'll max out the cooldown crystal. Well, no, I'll get 1,250 income, assuming this game goes on that long, which it should have, right? Kind of depends on how they respond to the Hyperion.
How'd you like them apples, huh?
But we still have towers up, which means that, like, we still have the Perdition missile turret up. So actually boosting Swan's cooldown isn't a bad idea either. Like, usually everything is dead, so Swan can't really do anything. Oh, they got an Alarak. Yeah, still want to get Tychus. After this. Maybe I should not get 1,000. I'll get 750 income, then get Tychus. Oh, I got 2 crystals. Whoops. I'm dripping a little bit.
How'd you like them apples, huh?
Well, 2 crystals is still not 4 crystals. which is what I got last time, which seemed a little excessive. I still have Oracle in, right? Yeah, it's just income is stealing it. Sometimes incoming Oracle fight. Ah, there it goes. What is actually killing them? Like, Slappy isn't dealing enough damage to actually penetrate the
Nova here.
shenanigans. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's W first,
Strictly business.
and then if I can get him.
Strictly business.
Yeah, he's like a nuke if you get Stetman. It's so beautiful. It's no Urin still, as far as I can tell. So I'll just get a here.
Strictly business.
Oh, but Egon also disables your lockdowns, which that's unfortunate. Ooh, and that my income. Still kind of good. Oh no, it's Egon. I think that must be healing them somehow. His range is pretty wide. Oh, I have a nuke for next wave. I'll save it for next wave. The cooldown is still pretty long on it. Only 125 stacks. Need much more. We need more stacks. We get all the stacks. Oh, there's actually enough rounds to W this wave. So I will.
Strictly business.
Oh, my Tychus is going to be off the wave.
Acknowledged.
A little off time, but still got plenty of stuff in there. And so since I'm off a wave, am I going to get something else? I could get Yagdra. Or I could keep going for Hyperion. It's only 10,000 now. Actually, that's this wave. This is a very ground-heavy wave. I think that we're going to be able to hold it long enough that I should just get a.
Strictly business.
No, I should not have done that. I should have let it go into
It's
the
already
thing.
online, Scooter. I do good
Oh well.
work.
Herbitor. Stutman?
Strictly
Did I
business.
get the right unit? I think I got 7. We'll find out in a moment. When he explodes! Very nice. Alright, 185 stacks. Right there. What? Oh, crap. I thought I was hitting the income, and then I didn't. Ah, that's annoying. Well, I mean, it's not bad, but I was going to have Hyperion next wave, and I was going to just grab one income. And that was not the income tower, that was the cooldown crystal.
It's already online, Scooter.
Well, I'll have
I do
Hyperion
good
next
work.
wave. Yeah. It's now I'm like, oh, I'm going to get 1,600 in 2 incomes, so I should be down to 8,700.
Nova here.
get one more. And I'm gonna have another one, so yeah, about there. But it still was kind of herpy-derpy to let that happen like that.
Light 'em up.
I can get this Arbiter, or is Egon gonna dispel it? Or is lag going to... It got lag dispelled. It got
Anyone
dispelled.
still alive down there?
Oh. Got my Hyperion now, at least.
How'd you like them apples, huh?
Strictly business.
So Egon should still have enough, mana. Oh, he's still using
Strictly
something,
business.
but whatever. Did I actually get on Egon? I might have missed Egon somehow. That's too bad.
Acknowledged.
There. So now that should mitigate a lot of the risk. Oh no, well, they have something. Oh, that's just a. That's just lockdown. Oh, we need an Egon. I mean, that will feed their Nova a little bit. It'll feed Colonel Sandals a bit, but I need it for the Death Star at this point. It's But yeah, that cleaned up the wave.
Strictly business.
Light 'em up.
I can't even spell his name. Is it two N's? Yeah, it's two N's.
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
Oh, they also got a Hyperion, so that's concerning.
Strictly.
Lag. Let me select the unit I want to buy. I got him right. There, alright. Got him now, at least. Now
Nova
we get a
here.
couple of Zerus. That comes out of there. I can use that.
I will not abandon.
Strictly business.
So that's actually on Stetman this time. That's a nuke. Yeah, whatever.
Acknowledged.
The wave is so big that I'm actually gonna still hit, even though I'm basically doing it inside their wave. Is that far enough away from Stetman? Yeah. Alright.
I will not abandon.
Dun, 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 dun. I should probably actually be targeting their Hyperion.
You have never faced anything like me.
No, that's... Okay. That's
I
concerning.
will not abandon you.
Interesting. We have 30 seconds on our timer.
All right, now this is making me angry. How'd you like them apples, huh?
I think that's just gonna be the game. I mean, they came out with a 17,000 hero, and I've... Ow. Well... I mean, I got Hyperion. Someone else got Tychus. I did get a couple of extra cooldown crystals. I spent 5,000 on cooldown crystals, which might have been a bit too much. I didn't have any Tal'Darim, so I think that we were short of Tal'Darim. Not really sure what else was going on with our wave that we were down so much. Like, how did they get so much of a mineral advantage that they could save for a Legacy of the Void Kerrigan without a lot of compunction? Like, I felt like I rushed a Hyperion. No, but they had a Hyperion basically the same time I did. No, I rushed the Hyperion, but then I was off a wave because I goofed with the timing. Because I accidentally bought that wrong crystal when I was trying to ink them. They had a lot of aggression early on. We might have lost some income when one of my allies bought all the tower upgrades, maybe. The towers did a lot of work. So what was it that allowed their wave to push so hard that our unit composition didn't adequately respond to it? I don't know. Can I actually rewind my own video and look at these waves? They had tanks, dragoons early on. My allies were making like warhounds and stuff for a while, which I thought was kind of a curious decision since they had so many zealots and we didn't have anything to deal with the zealots yet. One dude spammed like 2,000 in mothership cores when we had 0 casters. Well, we had a few ghosts, but that was definitely way too many silver mothership cores. Slyvan, well, Slyvan definitely did not really work out because I feel like Slyvan at this point gets hard countered by Egon, and a lot of people want to get Egon anyway. Like, Slyvan was killing nothing, it seemed. Like, siege tanks were just healing through it. So Slyvan, I think, Slyvan could, I mean, it's weird because Slyvan was overpowered for so long when he was at 5,000 that maybe he needs to go back down to 5,500, or maybe he needs like a damage increase or something, but he's not able to keep up with Skibby plus Egon. So I think Skibby plus Egon is actually pretty strong right now. That was adding a lot to their wave. And I think that actually, as a result, kind of Kraith was having the same problem, that they had Egon, they had Alarak, so I think Alarak was paying for himself probably. So I think they had better heroes than us. And I think they had a better unit composition. So basically, it, yeah. If I go back to 0, will that then get it back to where we were? Yeah. So I'm inclined to blame my allies. But we could have gone pure Terran. I could have coordinated with them more. I could have given them more direction and leadership. I could have been like, okay guys, Okay, let's go pure Terran, just mass Warhounds, and get 3/3 Terran, and we're gonna counter him with units on the ground. We're not gonna waste our time with these heroes. But then I would not have learned just how garbage Slyvan is versus Skibi Egon. And that's good information to have. Knowing to basically just stop thinking about Slyvan and to stop thinking that ground units are going to have a hard time pushing because of him. I'm still kind of on this HOTS meta that's that's just outdated at this point. I'm not sure that the Dragoons in particular were doing it for them. I'm more thinking it was just the overall focus on Protoss. But I got the, these banelings, and so then we never really had as much unit synergy as we would have wanted. But I was thinking that basically Slyvan would kind of push them off ground, and that did not happen at all. It wasn't killing the siege tanks even, and that's basically why I bought it, was because Slyvan is supposed to counter siege tanks. Now, we could have gotten attack crystals to follow up on Slyvan, and I probably should have done that. I need to lay off these cooldown crystals, get more attack crystals and that other sort of stuff. I love the nukes so much, but it's not really optimal. You need more attack crystals first. Yeah, Stukov and Egon just does too much to control the field, especially against a Nova, because Egon makes it hard to actually cast the lockdowns on units and to build the stacks. So that makes me think about, the unit composition, what counters Tychus? Tychus, well, we've already seen what counters Tychus, and that was Mass Marine. But what counters Tychus after Mass Marine? Well, Tychus plus Stepman, or Tychus plus, something else. Now we just peacefully bask in the loading screen. I mean, I don't want to suggest a reduction in cost for the cooldown crystal, because Imba would just, flip out. He already is in love with the cooldown crystal. And I think that if you have, Skibis, basically, I just think you can't do it if you have Swan as one of your heroes. If you have I think if you have Kerrigan and if you have Skibi with Nova, at that point it's worth it. But if you have Valerian and Swan, then it's complete garbage and it's just completely unusable at that point. The problem is I keep getting these guys who choose Swan as though Swan is still a good hero. And I feel like it's been a couple months now since Swan has been a good hero. I mean, just the unit control is just too important. Swan is the AFK, I feel not really thinking very hard and just want to chill out for a few minutes. And so I'm going to do that. But he's not really a good commander. Yeah, I'm not gonna vote for all Aerogram. That's a terrible game mode.
Boss.
Fortress
Failure is
Income,
never an option.
Nova. What are we gonna get? What's it gonna be? Allies? Are we gonna get Swan Valerian? Is that what it's gonna be?
Are you all from my world?
No, Carrion.
Cat got your tongue?
Queen of Blades. Oh, we have Monkey again. I feel like every time I have Monkey on my team, I
You
lose.
sure know how to pick a fight, cowboy.
I mean, he keeps
Let's
choosing
show 'em what we
Swan.
got.
It's like, Monkey, when are you gonna learn that all these games where you have Swan, you lose? But I also think I could be more aggressive earlier on. Charlotte. Still up with your 8.
Give us your command.
You know, actually, I could try Predators versus these. I kind of want to try Predators versus Centurions next time I see them. Okay, so they are going Centurions. With Centurions do good against Predators? This is a question that I'd like to know the answer to.
Nova here.
While also building stacks, of course. Gotta build my stacks. Gotta build my stacks.
Strictly business. Say again.
Oh, but we also have Zealots, so it's gonna be hard to tell whether the Predators are working right. Oh well.
Acknowledged.
Wasn't too bad. Firefox locked your computer. That's... I don't know. Why would Firefox do something silly like that? This Overseer is going to die very, very slowly.
Nova here. Strictly business.
Yeah, but when, like, Shockwave crashes, it should just be Shockwave that crashes. Like, you should get a puppet that says, you know, Flash crashed. You better, you know, kill all your Flash. And then maybe you want to restart the browser at that point, but it shouldn't actually lock your computer. Like, that's not what, like, YouTube should not be able to do that. Unless your computer does not correctly respond to Shockwave crashes. Do we have protection? I don't. Let's rectify that.
Scanning battlefield condition.
Upgrade complete.
But I think that Predators are actually doing pretty okay. But we have Predator, Firebat, Zealot, so it's like, alright.
Ready for service.
They have Banelings coming in though, and Banelings are kind of pretty strong against Predators, but so long as the Zealots are spawning in front, the Predators should be okay.
Nova here.
They rushed Hot's carry?
We have you on visual.
Say again?
Interesting choice.
Nova here.
Yep. I mean, sure. They can do that. I'm fine with that decision. What's the appropriate response to them rushing Hots Kerrigan? That's how worried I am about that hero. Yeah, I've had a Flash act up on me, and if you click don't quick flash when you get the options, sometimes it gives you an option, then it does kind of lock up the browser for a bit, but I can't think of why it would make you fully need to reboot. Yeah, lurkers will also do work on the predators. But in response to the lurkers, I'm thinking siege wing. For right now, it's good money. They also got Vorazun, new Vorazun. They are getting all sorts of interesting things. So their Kerrigan is at 2,000 life. Hot's carry starts out at 2,000 life. They have not upgraded Hot's carry at all. And before you upgrade her, Hot's carry does basically nothing. She's a ground detector, that's kind of nice. She's 2,000 life, has a ground detector. It's all okay, but generally you need at least like 2 upgrades for her to be useful. And I'll even tell you which 2. I think that Kerrigan is actually most cost efficient at 4,500 with Heroic Temper and Wild Mutation. Wild Mutation is the best spell and it makes her cast Heroic Temper better. And Heroic Temper allows her to stay in the battlefield longer. I think that K5 Fury is probably the worst spell of the batch because it reduces her attack range, which means she dives harder, which means you have less of her, she detects for less amount of time. Sometimes I also pick up drop pods and infestation. I generally don't get Leviathan because I don't think it's really worth it. But yeah, I mean, if they're gonna drop all this money in heroes, then they're gonna get a little bit of push out of it. But that's ooh, yeah. Oh come on, Drago, let's get out of the way. I wanted to get the Jacksons. Well, at least I should have actually focused fire the Drago, but I was so annoyed that I didn't even. That was silly. I feel like their build is all over the place, and so this should be an easy win. Generally speaking, is my impression so far. Yep, still on 2,000 life, so they're not really upgrading her. But with 2 Vorazun, they've spent 4,500 in Psionic Heroes. So, Tychus should pretty much clean up their entire wave. See, I keep doing that, is because now it's like everything looks so cluttered. I don't know, I just need to adjust to it, or maybe I'll just stop getting these off incomes. I mean, Vorazun just got buffed today. Unless she's 600 life. She's a little bit meatier. For 1,000 minerals, it's not too bad. I mean, 600 life versus a Brutalisk for 900. That's 1,500 life, but he does... I mean, he does okay damage, but it's all static damage, so... You know, Vorazun has that burst
It's
immortality.
already online, Scooter.
So I think there's
do good
situations
work.
where Vorazun is actually worth it right now.
Line 'em up.
But you know, is she going to be better than a Black Hammer?
I hear you.
800 life, right? So Vorazun does this burst AoE for 1,000 minerals at 600 life, and Black Hammer has 800 life and does, you know, 41 damage a pop. So I mean, is Vorazun better than a Black Hammer, right? That would be a big question you'd ask yourself in like a 1 versus 1 normal mode. Could you rush Vorazun in response to someone buying an early Black Hammer? Oh, I got my Tychus, didn't I?
No here.
Engaging the enemy.
Now, Kerrigan does have energy, but she doesn't have any pulse right now. So I should be able to just use my E on her. Or, what did I just say? Oh, Leviathan! Leviathan is a gift to my E! Ooh, I'm excited now. Man, there's all these things that makes me want to get my crystal. And I feel like we have enough wave control with Tychus alone that I should be able to get crystals and have fun with Nova. But it's punished me the last few games. When I've done that. But it's still so much more enjoyable because they have a gift to my Q. You know, they have Jackson, which is a gift to my Q. They have Leviathan, which is a gift to my E. It's like, this is just, they're building into my Nova. It's beautiful. But I'll income up before I get my crystal, so I'm not committing too much early on. Yeah, it seems like they're just kind of all over the place. They don't really... What they're doing is, for at least one of them, this is the first time they've played this version, but they're familiar enough with the map that they know what the old units do. So they want to try all the new units and see what they all do, and so they got some Vorazun, and they got some hybrids. And they're like, I want to see what these new heroes do. They seem cool. And that is exactly what's going on right now. But they also got Leviathan, so maybe they actually are just new to the game altogether, or I don't even know, but it just seems very curious what's going on with their build. At 20 seconds almost. Oh, they... What is that? Oh, they have Uran.
No here. Strictly business.
On my Q. Jackson. So yeah, I guess Uran will kind of slow down Tychus, but I mean, I guess what I should really get here is Matt Zagara, because Zagara is now kind of good when you get Pinnerver. It's 5,000 to get Pinnerver, but that should eat up some of the Uran.
The battle is already won. In my mind's eye, I have done the
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it's not enough damage to double their first spell. Need to work on it a little more. Wow, they have a lot of Vorazun. Cool. I kind of like the look of their wave, even though it's kind of bad. But it's so cool to look at this massive Vorazun doing work on our wave.
They are the ultimate weapon of the final war.
It would be my pleasure, Patriot.
Oh yeah, I need to get some silver cores, huh? Oops, too many Zagara. They have an Alarak. They have finally discovered the actual good heroes. Wave of Vorazuns dive in. That's so cool looking. And you know, I guess if you're on the defense, because Vorazun's special will proc twice, it might actually help you. Like, Vorazun might actually be cost effective when you are defending, when you are being pushed, when you have already been pushed back and you're trying to make up your wave, because she is invincible during her first ability, and then hopefully what your hope is that she will then use it again on the next wave. And if all of your Vorazun stay alive through both waves, which did not just happen, I think they dropped one, then it's pretty worthwhile. What am I on right now? Silver cores. I'll get a few more silver cores.
I will not abandon.
Is the Zagara actually affecting the
Transformation systems primed.
I don't think it does. Oh yeah, it's only biological units that it stacks with. So it does stack with Tychus. That 3-3 Tychus is doing a lot of damage.
Nova here.
Fear is for the
All right, now this is making me angry.
we move for victory.
It's already online, Scooter. I do good work.
Well, I just said both spawns simultaneously.
It's already online, Scooter. I do good work.
And with all their Vorazun, I actually think that it's kind of pointless to get Zeratul now. I mean, he would give the AoE buff, but he's not going to target any hero worth targeting. Actually, it kind of makes me want to get a Mar. I think I'm going to get one... Wait. Okay, what's the order of heroes I get now in response to a Yagra? They have worked their way up to a couple of good heroes.
Strictly business. Acknowledged.
I mean, I can't think of anything better to counter a Yagro than a Yagro. Everything else is sort of questionable.
I will feast.
I want to save enough for the next Oracle, and then I'll start with it. I feel like we pretty much still have control. I don't want to get too greedy, if there is such a thing that is possible. We still have pretty good control, and I do not have Exedium on this wave.
The sounds of the cuts shred the flesh.
I think Hyperion, really though, it's not just the 1000 difference, it's a couple things that's made Hyperion a pretty okay hero. For a while it was really weak. Right now I think it's pretty good.
Nova here. Strictly business. Acknowledged.
How'd you like them apples, huh?
I think Zeratul kind of messed up. I'll follow up with the W and that help. Where's Leviathan? There it is. $260 stacks. Alright, so now... I'll decide what I want to do.
Fear is for the enemy.
Oh, I still wanted to get Mara, that's right. And then it's Haldoran.
Cavalry's arrived. Anyone still alive down there?
I think Vorazun's ability got upgraded. I don't think she gets 2. Well,
Strictly business. Acknowledged.
beautiful. Oh, that beautiful purple spread. So gorgeous. So ineffectual, but so gorgeous. Does it still say 100? No, it says range 15. So that was range at least. What am I getting right now? Mar. I don't need multiple Mar. I'll get...
Alright, now this is making me angry.
Feast upon your essence.
We're pretty much aiming for...
My pack is strong. We claim essence. We devour.
Thankfully, Leviathan E still wrecks everything. Oh, income right now? Yeah. I'm just incoming. I don't even know if he does that. All with max stacks without killing them. Because I feel like I would kill them in a lot of different ways if I got more stuff right now.
Fear is for the end.
They have defensive AI growth, but they got 22 seconds. It's not gonna be enough. That's G.
GG.
That was fun. I mean, it was fun because we were in control the entire game. We never really had to think too hard about what to get once we got, like, one Tychus, and that was it. One Tychus countered their entire wave. Is Tychus actually underpriced now? Like, I know that counters to units keep... Like, I don't want to make every counter to every unit so expensive. But Tychus's functionality as a counter, like, counter... Sanders is happy because he finally got to spam Thors appropriately. Just +1 for our 6/6 here. Yeah, it's generally fun when people are over 1k income, and that's what I was thinking, you know, like hyperspeed mode. You don't need burst money. You don't need 5,000 at the start. What you want is everyone to just have income, so that the game is really just accelerated. Like either, like even super hyperspeed, like 1,000 income just to start with. And then, I mean, the problem with that is that you make a lot of units basically irrelevant very quickly. But I don't think that's a huge problem if everyone votes for it and if everyone is on board. One more person. But it could also, I mean, it's like, I don't necessarily want to say that Slyven should be cheaper, because Slyven without Skeeby Stepman is still pretty strong. You know, you could ban Stepman and then Slyven would be strong. It's just that the way it works out right now, that Slyven ends up being generally bad against a wide range of compositions, because people get lots of good AoE heroes, because AoE buff heroes are good. But, you know, what if you were in a game where you banned Alexi and Stepman? Then Slyven would be phenomenal. I mean, he would have the potential. The thing about Slyven was that he always had the potential to, like, kill Zervan, and to kill Nerud, and to kill all these other really expensive heroes, because his stacks would just sit on the ground. And once you have a bunch of attack damage upgrades, you know, if, you know, a Zervan would walk into it for just a while, it would die. But the way thing is right now is that waves just clear so quickly that it doesn't have enough time to build up a lot of stacks, and even when it does, there's so much healing and regeneration that it doesn't kill anything anyway. Sliven is just in a very awkward stage right now. Sanders keeps running all air or ground, and I'm like, no.
Boss.
Failure is never an option.
I think I might have ninja Sanders tank Nova again.
Call me when the swelling goes down. On second thought, just call me. War pigs, they're not being subtle in what they want. They're going straight for it. What's the easiest counter to Suppression Fire Marines? Your own Suppression Fire Marines! Oh, a gift! They have sent me a gift!
I do good work.
Thank you. So delicious.
No here. business.
4, 3, 2. Still kind of low level.
Acknowledged.
Got a couple of Marines with my E though. That's nice.
All right, now this is making me
Is
angry.
for the enemy. Research complete. Upgrade complete.
They think they are going to war pig me? They do not know who they are war pigging.
So,
Purifier Lasso. Did they already get the upgrade? No. No, they don't think so. Whoops. I think I am still an Oracle, and that messed it up a little bit.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, I'm not going to rush Suppression Fire quite yet. They actually don't even have that much of a wave. They might be saving up. I'm sure. I might have misread them.
No here.
Is that Phoenix? Oh, where we got that?
No here. No here.
Hey, hero. It's a hero from either side, so. Oh, whatever.
this better be good. Been waiting on you.
there. Stacks. If you time it like exactly right, for a while you would not even get the cooldown. Oh, do they have suppression fire? I think they might have picked up suppression fire. But that's okay, I'm about to get it myself. Oops. Forgot it changed to 3500.
Engaging the enemy.
Mr.
Let's see. I don't know. Does it have suppression fire? I think the range should show on the show if they have suppression fire. I think they don't have suppression fire, which means we are gonna steamroll over them right here. Let's see ours. Yeah, it shows on the tooltip when you have suppression fire on, so they don't have suppression fire. So they rushed Mercs and then didn't get suppression fire for their war pigs. Yeah, I really misread them. I thought they were going for a very strong opening, and instead they're just I don't even know what they're doing.
The battle is already won. In my mind's eye, I have delivered the king.
Got some range there. Okay.
It's already online, Scooter. I do good work.
Yeah, their war pigs are still not activating suppression fire, so I don't even know what they're doing. They got Alarak. I guess Alarak is their response to war pigs. Black Sabbath, yeah. I mean, I think that's the homage. That's why they're... Well, Alarak dies too fast versus our Marines. I mean, I wouldn't have gone for this if I thought they were so confused as they apparently seem to be. I mean, we have complete wave control and a pretty significant economic advantage right now, so might just Nova up, try to get some stacks. Jas with his poor 300 income. Just wait for that
No
enough.
here.
Not that sad, but a little bit sad. Mm. 215 stacks, man.
Acknowledged.
I never got to that. That's sad. This is a little bit more control than I was anticipating. Oh. I mean, I don't know what to say.
Stand burn a memory so bright that we will be known throughout eternity.
I mean, okay, so they got a Zeal Tannis. We're gonna get to see Zeal Tannis with War Pigs. I have a theory about how this is gonna go. Assuming they make it to that. I think they can make it to that. They do got 25 seconds to... Oh my goodness. Well, it's not
Alright,
tracking too
now this
fast.
is making me angry.
Go, Zeal Tannis! There he is. He's Zeal Tannis, going out to fight the War Pigs. He's a hero, a champion, the Protoss leader, will lead them all. His army runs before him. He will be a hero. First life art. He's back. He's back. He's dealing damage. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh.
No here.
Engaging the enemy.
Well, they got fun. Yeah, Havoc, I guess, would further accelerate their demise, but it seems unnecessary. And they got one Arcanus. One Arcanus will not be enough. Maybe they got two Arcanus. They could maybe try to get a invisibility stack on us. Maybe Arcanus is just to try to keep other Arcanus up alive a little bit longer. The problem is that my other allies, I think, are still making units every now and then. Yeah, they're getting like Archangels and other stuff. And Chaz is like, I can't take it anymore.
No here.
No. It's just, no.
Engaging the enemy.
That Kerrigan's theory. So they got two Arcanus and an Arcanus. They're getting up there. I guess my allies got some Urun to control Arcanus. Because we weren't clearing their wave enough, I guess. I am feeling very greedy this game. That's a lot of damage.
Light him up.
I guess more Mass Archangel is kind of becoming a thing now with the buff they got. The Planetary is staying alive. Best it can. I mean, I'm not getting any attack crystals, so I'm glad of that. There we go.
Strictly business.
I'll have to use my E next time around. Assuming there is a next time around. Oh! I'm at 1250. Wait, lockdown was dispelled? Aw, dang. Did they get a Statman or what? Or did they just get a life crystal? They might have gotten a life crystal. They probably got a life crystal, considering the Planetary Fortress health. Yeah, that's pretty likely. I mean, I don't think I've gotten anything past 10 minutes. And so that was basically a 2 vs 2 that my allies decided to win. I don't think he was still spamming Warpigs. I have no idea what he was going. If he had been spamming Warpigs, I think he actually would have had a higher income. Uh-oh, it's Dragoon. Hi, Dragoon. No response. Some of my videos from earlier finished processing. I'm not sure they were... Was this the one where Legacy of the Void Kerrigan ever died? Yep, we got a loading screen. Yeah, it was this one. 1 hour and 6 minutes into this video. What did I just do? Maybe there two of the video. Alright, hopefully I didn't miss I missed the loading screen, but we still got Fortress income anyway. I just missed 1 or 2 incomes.
Oh yeah, what was the list command? That video, I think, did finish processing now.
Call me when the swelling goes down. On second thought, just call me.
We have a unit. Oh, it's a 2 vs 2. Did Dragoon move me down? I think Dragoon moved me down. That's not terribly surprising. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I'll find it later sometime, or I'll just ask on the forum what it is and have someone tell me. I'm sure it's in the patch notes somewhere. You just have to find it. There. Get my stacks.
I will feast upon your flesh. I think Bracca's gonna just kill Ultim in like one shot. Zagara Bracca is pretty good fishing power. And I can probably develop faster than you can get War Pigs out as a cheesy counter.
Let's get this party started.
Bracca's is a bluff. We see that. Oh, we have an observer, that's why. That makes more sense then. Alright, 3 Zagaras.
No here.
Wow, immediate kill. Nova doesn't counter it. Oh, he's gonna nuke Zagara. That's too bad. That killed a tank.
Say again.
Six. Soon to be 7.
Let's get this party started. No here.
Like, they're not even gonna live long enough for me to use my E on them. They'll just all die. Yeah.
They are the ultimate weapon of final war.
Yeah, two Novas does actually good damage fast enough. Maybe I should have gone. Oh, and
and they killed the Spectre as well. That's unfortunate. Here.
Let's get this party started.
Oh, we have an oracle. Plus,
Strictly business.
aw.
Acknowledged. En route. Nova here.
Awaiting orders.
Upgrade complete.
Say again.
State your request.
So one thing I'm thinking is that Zagara actually will stack with Morphids. So I can... And Zagara provides a front line against Vipers. So this seems like
Say again.
a pretty decent strategy. Zagara Warpig, man.
This better be good.
Nova here.
This is going to be a lot of ups though, so I'm going to think I'm cool. How long should I eat?
I will feast upon your flesh.
What is that?
Here
Track?
is for the enemy.
Oh, they got a frame. Just double check that Warpigs do in fact, yeah, they are double damage already from Zagara. So if I double damage them again, I turn Merc.
Upgrade complete.
And then I get three damage ups. They should be dealing pretty good damage.
Upgrade complete.
They're already up to 18 damage with Warpig.
Upgrade complete.
But yeah, I don't.
This better be good.
Let me hear you go.
I mean, as Zagara dies, their damage can stand, but it's still already 32 damage against 12 armor and 13 armor over there. So they will definitely be getting penetration. So I think, yeah, I'm just gonna get suppression fire. Assert dominance. Yeah, let's do that.
Research
Why not?
complete.
Probably should have doubled. Oh yeah, that does give them stim. Probably should have gotten that earlier, but whatever. The weapon ups also help tanks, so it was reasonable to wait a little bit on stim. Kinda, not really. Oh yeah, does Zagara need energy? I'm gonna get suppression fire, and then I'm gonna get a lot more war pigs, and then I'll get sulfur cores. I don't want to wait too long on suppression fire because I want to see whether this is going to be able to actually get, you know, some of really wave clear and get up there and win the game. I'm not really sure if in this situation Zagara needs that much energy.
The battle is already won. In my mind's eye, I have delivered to the sound way.
Oh, it's Alarak? That's probably their Alarak, right? You know, I'm not changing my plan just because they got one Alarak.
Here is for the end.
Warpig's doing work. And that got it for me.
Upgrade complete.
We can get these later on, but right now I just want to get the mass. Oh,
Nova here.
This. We still have more income than them. I mean, they got Novas and stuff. That wasn't cheap. I'm not sure what else they did. They also got Zagaras. Yes, they got mass Zagaras as well. So we're even there. They also got tanks. They also got tank upgrade, and they got Alexi. Yeah. And they got Alarak, so they are very hero oriented. I mean, you look at it's like 50-50. There's like units, heroes right there. I missed. I didn't get it fast enough. That's funny.
By the numbers, boys.
So now that we're getting up here in the power consistently, this is around the time where I'm like, okay, it's time to get those other upgrades.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Nova here.
Zagara has some energy. Why not?
Strictly business.
Let our last stand burn a memory so bright that we will
Again.
be known throughout
Oh, I got the stacks
eternity.
this time, finally. Just anything that will stay alive long enough that will...
Been waiting on
Ow. and Arcanus. I have 194 war pigs. It doesn't seem like enough. Let's get a few more. Yeah. It still sometimes looks like they have a wave of lives, so clearly. Yeah, it's actually not a bad plan. So, I mean, oh, GG. Yeah, man. Zagara with war pigs. I hadn't thought about it, but it makes war pigs even more ridiculous. Once you realize that synergy in a 2 is 2, oh my goodness. That's gonna end games real fast. I mean, now that you see the synergy, like, I mean, that Zagara change was just today, but now that you see it, it's like, I mean, I thought he was nerfing Suppression Fire, but I think Sun accidentally buffed Suppression Fire. Well, not exactly, it's still definitely nerfed, because that, you know, he reduced it from 15 seconds of fire to 10 seconds, so that's a pretty big nerf. But by adding Zagara, it's still very, very viable. It's still definitely a strategy. Sanders just wants to try all ground. But then you get all air. And all air is very silly. Yeah, I mean, Vipers aren't even, like, a guaranteed solution. I mean, Hyperion, I think, would do it. Maybe? I still haven't actually properly tested that to confirm it. Just put it forever there.
Relax.
All ground! There we go.
Failure
Nova's
is
the
never
queen.
an option.
So, all ground. My Purifier Celindus. No Tal'Darim. No Broodlords. Technically, we do have Carrion, though. Seems OP. Carrion OP, nerf please. No carriers. None of this junk. But also, no ground detection, so... But are DTs worth it even when there's no detection? Because you can still get detection. Your detection is a very, very fat very, very expensive observer. That's kind of how I think of these guys. Very expensive observers. It's a 12,000 mineral observer. Sometimes it feels like that's just about all low-level hybrids are good for. You can also get Hot's Carry, a 4,500 mineral observer, but also with some abilities. But now there's no Vipers to counter suppression fire Marines. So yeah, there's also that. Yeah, defilers. Annihilators, okay. There was a defiler, okay. Maybe not. Yeah, impalers, but there's well, we're in fortress mode, right? So
Nova here.
they won't actually outrange. I'm still basically feeling I should, like, what will be lurkers would be this without detection. So we're gonna need a
Strictly
wave
business.
of lurkers first. To make sure that it is at a point of detection necessary, right? So that's what he's doing. He's no, why even do that? That's
Say
just
again?
gonna help Nova. At this point, Stormlings actually
From the
are
last?
strategically a liability. Like, they always kind of were, but now they really, really are.
Acknowledged.
Basically.
Strictly business.
You can try me. Kind of, yeah. So they even get me kills on it, barely. Yeah, well. Did Hiri get the, oh, yeah. So as soon as I'm up to 400, I will spam lurkers until I no longer need to spam lurkers, which I'm not sure when will be. And they will eventually figure out how to get some sort of ground detection. There's all sorts of exciting options.
Nova here.
I'm gonna go lurker followed by carrion, just for the sake of having air units, just despite the mode. Oh yeah, upgrade preservers would also work here. Yeah, see, he's just feeding Nova. So far, they don't have, as far as I can tell, much in the way of cloak units. They're just trying to power through our sailors because I haven't gotten any units yet. So once I have, 16 lurkers, what will they do for detection then? Then we'll figure it out. Yeah, preservers are fine detection. That might be what I go for detection. to change tracks? I feel like I've heard this song before recently. Here's the lurkers coming. The Vekkas are coming. Hybrids detector. There we go. But the Impalers killed it before it could kill all the lurkers even. Well before it got to the Impalers. And that's a problem for them.
Nova here. Nova here.
Yeah. Dominance asserted so far. But we haven't gotten a tower yet, so until we actually get a tower, it's like, we're... What is that? Time for your nap, prepare for death. I'm trying to remember. Oh, we'll see in a second.
Nova here. Strictly business.
Get that tower down.
Nova here.
Got my markers. Oh, I can't find Oracle. Oh. Alright.
Fear is for the enemy.
Nova here. Strictly business.
Ah, they're starting that stuff. So,
Acknowledged.
probably should have done that on a hybrid when it was gonna die, but whatever.
Speak your demands.
It would be my pleasure, Patriot.
Okay, he's actually starting Tyrion. Great minds think alike, right?
It would be my pleasure, Patriot.
Nova here.
Speak your demands.
Was it a Warzone?
Nova here.
annoying. Just because I don't have my preserver upgrade yet. Let's get that. No, he already got it. Lol. No silver for them either. Let's see. I do know. Think silly about it. The solution is still the same solution as it was last game. It was just a different one that phase. And now I have a lot more income. But they will also be able to respond faster. Preservers are working fantastically here. You can't get any stack.
A thousand cuts shred the flesh.
Strictly business.
Oh, I like what you're talking about. I guess Kraith still actually does a little in Sliven just because Kraith has bonus damage to light and psionic. Whereas I think Sliven's damage is more static, but I don't know. We're getting a push just before my war pick can come out. This mass hybrid thing is not going to work against our village. Because it's too strong. See if I can time this right to get the stats. Yeah, there we go. once war pigs get going, it's like, what are you gonna do except counter with war pig? It's still pretty strong. Well, I think I'm now at 4 hours of straight black and white. I'm about to pass out. GG's. Well, thank you for watching, Xeno and Ryan. Hope you guys have a good night or morning or whatever it is in your time zone. I really have no idea. But I'm about to pass out. Bye. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.